The opening scene of Avengers Doomsday has reportedly leaked, and it's not just shocking, it's insanely brutal. From the very first second, the movie throws us straight into pure chaos between two different universes. No slow build-up, no hand-holding, just destruction on a scale Marvel has never attempted before. According to insiders, this opening scene is being described as the greatest superhero movie opening of all time, and this all started with John Campea. If you don't know who he is, this is the same guy who leaked Tobey and Andrew Spider-Man return in No Way Home, long before anyone believed it. Campea recently said the Avengers Doomsday opening scene is legendary, but he made it clear he would not spoil it. Unfortunately, someone else did, so spoiler warning.
Opening sequence of Doomsday is going to eclipse those.
People are going to lose their
minds.
I mean, that's the...
According to the leak, Avengers Doomsday opens in Tobey Spider-Man universe right after No Way Home, where incursion has already begun, and we will see the film start right in the middle of the battlefield. Next, we see Tobey teams up with Dr. Octopus to stop an incursion. That incursion is with the Fox X-Men universe, and I'm sure you already know the basic knowledge and rule of incursion. In simple words, to save your universe, another one must be destroyed. So after long fight, X-Men universe ends up destroying Spider-Man's world. At the last second, when Spider-Man is about to die, the TVA pulls him into the TVA, saving his life, and then it cuts straight to the Avengers Doomsday logo. It's similar to how Thanos wiped out Thor's entire Asgardian ship in Infinity War, but on a much bigger scale. Now let's talk about second leaked Spider-Man vs. Wolverine. So a few days ago, insiders reported that we would see a massive fight between Spider-Man and Wolverine, and that it would be brutal. Now the question is, why would that happen? Let me explain. We already know the TVA has connections to Deadpool and Wolverine, so Wolverine and Deadpool will already be inside the TVA before Spider-Man arrives. This is where we'll see Loki forming his own team, called Team Time Exile, where Spider-Man will meet Wolverine. For a few moments everything will be normal, because Tobey won't know that Wolverine is an X-Men member, since Wolverine wasn't present in the fight that took place in his universe. But once Tobey learns that Wolverine is X-Men, without thinking, overwhelmed by grief and rage, he attacks Wolverine. The fight only stops when Deadpool steps in and explains the truth that this isn't the X-Men who destroyed Tobey universe. They're fighting the wrong enemy. From here, some leaks suggest Dr. Doom begins to spin everything into his own plan. Doom apparently positions the X-Men as multiversal villains, claiming they will destroy every universe just as they did Tobey. Doom presents himself as a savior trying to protect the multiverse, and he gathers the Fantastic Four, Wakandans, Avengers, Thor, and even pulls Steve Rogers from the past to lead a preemptive strike. That supposedly sets up an Avengers vs. X-Men conflict, exactly as Doom planned, while the real target underneath it all is revealed to be Loki, the being at the center of the multiverse. The heroes slowly realize that Doom never meant to save the multiverse. He meant to control it, and once that truth comes out, the real battle begins. Not Avengers vs. X-Men, but everyone versus Dr. Doom. The problem now is that we don't just have one opening scene leak. We now have 3, maybe even 4 different opening scenes, and that's what's making everything confusing. The real question isn't whether these leaks are real or fake. The real question is which opening scene actually makes it into the movie. The first one is the most well-known. Tobey's Spider-Man teams up with Doc Ock to save his universe, but an incursion happens with the X-Men universe, and in the end, his entire world gets destroyed. The second opening scene is even crazier. It shows Dr. Doom killing the entire Council of Kangs, the same Kang variants we saw teased in the post-credit scene of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. And then there's the third opening scene, which is completely next level. Dr. Doom versus King Thanos, where Doom reportedly rips out Thanos' skull or spine from his body. Honestly, any one of these scenes would be an insane way to start the movie. So now the big question is, which opening scene do you think Marvel will actually use? So tell me, are you excited to see Tobey, Wolverine, Deadpool, and Dr. Octopus collide in Avengers Doomsday? Let me know what you think. I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care, love you all, and keep watching MCU Talk.